¿Qué pasó, Toto? ¿Tienes hambre? Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Anyway, I haven't changed clothes. I haven't changed shirt because I haven't washed my shirts. I only have a couple of shirts and they're dirty, so I had to use the one from last night. So anyway, guys, I just want to set some things straight. I've always been transparent with everybody. Um, I've never have stolen any money because, guys, from other people, I actually work. You know, I appreciate all the supporters and everybody that's pitched in money here and there. Some people have sent me money for like coffee and stuff. But even if I have the supporters, if I have any donation, like we have 100 supporters, and okay, it's not even 400. It's more like 350. Um. Uh. Or it's about or whatever. Anyway, but whatever the case is, I actually work for my own money. You know. So I do want to. I was watching bits and pieces of what Ophelia Moreno was saying that I like so basically, like I said, guys, my whole situation is, where did this animosity come from? Like, where did this going against me comes from? Like, really, like, I deserve an answer. So she says, well, it's because he did it to me 4 times. So like she says right now, earlier, she said earlier right now on the camera, um, that this was gonna happen because I already did it to her 4 times. Okay. So what 4 times? Like, really, I want to know, like, what 4 times. I know she went to jail twice, right? She went to jail twice, and that I stole money. And one of the things, guys, that I hate is being called a thief. You know what I mean? And I've never stolen any money from anybody. She's like, yeah, that's $5,000, guys. Nobody sent $5,000 to me, not once nor never. Not a one-time donation, not a multiple donation. I don't think I even got $5,000 this whole year. Like, and not just counting bail money. I'm talking about, like, even just small donations, and even like with the whole Frank's reunion. So that, anyway, but I do wanted to, like I said, I do have, um I am able to share everything. So one of the things that she called somebody right now, some bail office. She's like, I want to know how much my bond for June 17 was. And I don't, like, guys, like, obviously I'm not keeping tabs on who got arrested and how much bail money is. But I do remember when she got arrested 2 months ago. The first thing she said, Frank, call Frank, call Frank. Because everybody knows that if she was in real jail, she wouldn't be able to communicate with a lot of the people. The people would be wondering where she is and stuff like that, you know. And I spoke to Angie and was like, hey, and I told her, why don't we get some money for to bail out? So like I said, I don't know what the bail was set, whether it was $500, 5,000, 10,000, $50,000, whatever the amount of bail was. That's what I gave her, you know, and I'll be able to cover some more things shortly in this live video. I'm not even gonna stay that long because I'm actually hot right now. Um, okay, sorry about that, guys. Um, I will show you guys where all that bail money is. So let me show you the history. if you look at and you try to delete anybody sent you money, you cannot delete any of the money to delete this. Like for example, this lady sent somebody sent $100 or something here. Okay, this lady sent $100. All right. Now the thing is, guys, keep in mind these transactions. These are for the whole month of June. But anyway, but when Ophelia got arrested, I specifically, hey guys, like because I do get a lot of Cash App donations, please mark on the note that whatever you're sending is for bail money. You know what I mean? So like I said, you cannot delete a transaction on Cash App. Okay. So if you do, how? Wait. Can Cash App history be deleted? Okay. So it says you cannot delete your Cash App history. It says you cannot delete. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let me do this again. Google.com. All right. Can Cash App history be deleted? No, you cannot delete your Cash App history as there is no option to delete transactions, but there's also no need to. All right. So you cannot delete it on Cash App. Okay. I hope everybody gets that. You know, you know. All right. Anyway, guys, so everybody's saying that I kept money. So like I said, this is my personal Cash App, guys. Everybody knows here's my Cash App. Look here, it says Cash App. It says F Maruchan, guys. See, that's my back to Tina. No more cheese, man. You can look at the. What we're gonna do just for being transparent. Like I said, this was on June 17th. Here's all the transactions for the month of June. And like I said, when Ophelia got arrested, that was on June 17th. Like now I don't know why he's saying that, but because at the end of the day, like she's always for, and this is something that everybody knows. She's quick to jump and then oh well, that's the thing. But everybody's saying that I kept money or whatever. Guys, I never kept anybody's fucking money. All right. But just to be transparent, okay? So like I said, June 17. All right. So here we start June 15. All right, June 15. So that didn't count. But you guys, if you're going to donate money, make sure to put bail money. Okay, so you can see everybody's note here. It says bail money. You can see all that. So just to be transparent, guys, we're gonna add everything that was sent that day, and then we're gonna see how much I sent to Ophelia, just so that there's no like, oh, he said, she said, or Frank stole $5,000, and he fucked me over and whatever. So this is just proof, which you know if you trust me, obviously. But anyway, guys, like I said, this is all the Cash App history for the month of June. You can see you cannot delete any damn thing. Okay, so here's the thing. All right, so Angela sent some money. I forgot for what it was. But anyway, but she did bail money also. So anyway, guys, we're gonna add everything up here. Here's the calculator. You guys can take your calculator also if you want to. It's fine. So anyway, so here's the first. Veronica Gonzalez was the first girl who sent money. That was $49. Okay, so she sent $49. Okay, $49. And we're gonna do this very slow because people like oh, it looks blurry, it looks blurry. Okay, so $49. Okay, that $49, right? 49, which is right there. 49 for the first transaction, right? June 17th. Because these other ones, okay, look, let's just go up because people are gonna say, what about the ones on top? Okay, that was this was for reunion stuff. Okay, all right. So the actual first bail money transaction was from Veronica Gonzalez. It's $49. Okay, so we're gonna put $49. All right, so we're gonna do this. Um, we're gonna do this slowly. Okay, so we got $49. Okay, now plus. Okay, plus. Okay, who was the next person sent money? Shannon Sanchez. Okay, Shannon Sanchez sent $20. Okay, so we're gonna put $20. Okay, enter. All right, so we got total of 69. Who was the third person sent money? Rosalina Garza. Okay, Rosalinda Garza sent. Rosalinda sent $40. Okay, so Rosalinda, $40. All right, plus $20. All right, so we're at $89. Okay, so we're at $89. Next person is Esperanza Garza. Okay, Esperanza Garza, she's right here. Okay, Esperanza Garza, she sent $5. Okay, so we're at $5. 5 plus 5. All right, we're at 94. Okay, who's the next person? Okay, Angela. Okay, so Angela, she sent $5. Okay, so we'll do $5. All right, we're $99. All right, next amount is Michelle. Michelle sent $20. Okay, so $20 plus 20. All right, we're 119. Maria Hernandez right here says Maria Hernandez sent $10. Okay, let me screw up a little bit. Maria Hernandez, $10. Okay, so we're gonna add $10 plus 10. All right, we're 129. All right, next person, Olga. Olga sent $50. All right, right there. Let me see, $50. Olga. Okay, we're gonna put $50. 179. All right, so we're at 179. All right, next person, Elizabeth Gonzalez. Okay, Elizabeth Gonzalez, right there, she sent $10. Okay, so $10 plus $10. All right. All right, next person was Zelda. Zelda sent $10. All right, we're gonna add 10. All right, so we're 199. That was Zelda. All right, next person was Sandra Ortiz. Sandra Ortiz sent $20. Okay, we're plus $20. 219. That was it, Sandra. Okay, nothing but the truth sent $20. Okay, another $20 plus 20. All right, 239. Okay, Margarita Rosa says Margarita sent $20. Wait, Margarita sent $50. Okay, Margarita sent $50 plus 50. Okay. Rebecca. Okay, next person. Rebecca sent $5 plus 5. All right, next person. Matthew Acosta. Matthew sent $15. Okay, so plus 15. Next person, Elizabeth Cantu. Elizabeth Cantu sent $25. All right, so plus 25. Next person, Medium. Medium sent $5, right? Okay, so Miriam sent $5. All right, plus $5. Abigail. Abigail sent $20. All right. All right, plus 20. Carolina Julian J sent $20. All right, plus 20. Denise Sanchez, the mayor from Poteet, she sent $20. All right, so $20 plus $20. Terry Galvan sent $20. All right, so plus $20. Victor Hooks sent $5. Okay, so Victor sent right here. Victor, $5. All right, so $5 contribution. Okay, Carrie Bloke. Okay, so Carrie Bloke sent $100. Right there, see? Carrie Bloke. Carrie sent $100. Okay, plus 100. Okay, so that's a total of $524. Now, here's the thing. There's another lady called Oralia, but this actually was a personal donation. This was on June 18th. Okay. Anyway, but we added all the money. Okay. $524. All right, because that's when she got arrested, June 17th. See, there's nothing to hide. June 17th, all right? You saw the fucking thing. All right. $524 was sent to me on Cash App. And here says Ofelio Moreno received. It says Ofelio Moreno. All right, Ofelia Moreno received $534. But wait, if people send $524, how did I send Ofelia more money than I received for the bail money? I wonder where those extra $10 came from. Ofelia received $534. Here it says here. Let me scroll up. Ofelia Moreno. See, Ofelia Moreno. And I put Fang's money for bail, lawyer, or whatever. 500. I know it's a little bit blurry, but look. Oh, here's the better. Okay, $534. But wait, I added the Cash App money. So where did the other $10 came from? Well, that's because that was $10 for me. So if you add $10 for my personal contribution, that's what I fucking sent Ophelia. So I don't know why she opens her mouth and says that I stole money. You know, and you can look at all the other transactions that I've received because after June 17th, because really, if you guys remember, Serena then posted her Cash App, which I shared. You know, and there's other transactions, but that's nothing to do with bail. Like that's why it says no. This is for a reunion. Has nothing to do with bail money. Cristela Maguera sent me something personally for beer, for Father's Day, stuff like that. So I don't know why. You know. You know. Okay. So I don't know where people can say that I didn't send Ophelia the money. Like literally, guys, that's all the money that we got for her bail. Maybe she expected. Well, Frank has 30,000 followers, and you know I know for a fact they sent. No, not 30,000 people donated. The people that donated. That's all the money. Like literally, you know. So people are quick to jump the gun, but like I said, this is literally all the money that was sent to Ophelia. $534. $534 sent to cash. So why are people jumping the gun? You know. And guys, here's the thing. Actually, and you know, it's just very disappointing that you can show people like I'm not actually at home yet. When I get home, it's gonna be a lot clearer, and I'll show you the same transactions, and we can add them up. Like, cause you guys know how when I do a video on my computer, um, I can screen share my screen, and it's gonna look a lot better. But the numbers are gonna add up the same, guys. Literally, it's the same numbers, it's the same transactions. You know, it's really not gonna make any difference whether if you guys, even after showing you and even after adding it in front of you, like people are gonna say, "Oh, Frank, it's because it's blurry." Okay, And then I'll show you on my computer a screen share. Oh, it's Frank. It's because you edited them. You cannot edit the Cash App transactions. Like, where does Ophelia say that I stole money from her if I sent her all the money that was sent? After I sent all the after after I got all that money, Serena, her daughter, posted her Cash App, and then I actually told everybody, "Hey guys, you know what? Like Serena's already on here. She posted her Cash App. So here's the thing: I can only show you what I have. So how do we know that she got $5,000? You know what I mean? Maybe she got $5,000. You know, maybe she got $5,000, but I don't know because it's not my Cash App. We posted my Cash App, the money that was sent to me, I sent exactly to Ophelia. Because, guys, $500 to me, like, why am I gonna burn myself for $500? You know what I mean? Um, I work for a living, guys. Like, I make good money. You know, we live. Me and my wife. You know, my wife works. We live decent. Like, I don't need to steal $500 from somebody's bail money. You know. So when people accuse me, Frank, it's cause they send you $5,000. What fucking $5,000? I ain't never got $5,000. I haven't even received $5,000 all fucking year, total for anything, even my personal Cash App for other businesses that I do, like uniforms and stuff. Not even that has totaled $5,000. Maybe Ophelia feels it's because Frank has 10,000 followers or 30,000, and I know that they send him 5,000. How are you just gonna open your mouth and accuse people without just knowing like the facts? Like, I wish Ophelia would have said, "Hey, like if she ever had any doubts, she could have reached out to me. Hey, Frank, like you only sent me 534, but people are saying that they sent you some more money," and I would have said, "Hey, like let me show you where all the like let me show you all the Cash App money," and that would have been the end of that. Like I said, she says, like the video that she made, guys, she says that I did her wrong 4 times, and this is one of the times that I did her wrong. But and not only that, guys, there was another. Okay, she was arrested. This was the second arrest. This was just recent. But the Cash App history, even from her first arrest, is the same thing. I want to say, guys, that the first arrest. Here's the thing. Actually, why don't I be honest with you? Um, she got arrested the first time, which was I'm trying to remember. I'm not sure if it was the same time this year or last year. I want to say it was this year, but I forgot when. But the first time that she got arrested, guys, I actually was the very first person, and you guys remember. And it's all there, guys. It's all on video. None of the chat messages have been removed. You know, um, the first time that she got arrested, I even said, guys, and if you remember, I said, guys, let's bail out Ofelia Moreno, because she's our friend. If I didn't want to do anything, guys, I would have not done anything. I would just said, hey, like, y'all figure out where she's at. Y'all figure out what the bail amount is. Um, but I never, guys, like I said, guys, to me, money was never an issue with me. Like, I've always been transparent with everybody. I've always, like every time I've received money for something that was not directly to me, like I've showed you, hey, like this is what I'm doing this with this money. So, like I said, like the first time she went to jail, I said, guys, let's bail her out. And you know what? And before we knew how much money we needed to come up with the bail, um, we actually we actually came up with $700, something like that. I don't remember. I don't remember the total amount of the money, but it was around $700. And this was before we knew what bail amount, if it was either $0 or 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. I don't remember, guys. I just know that the first time she got arrested, I said, "Hey guys, let's get her out. She's our friend." We got something like $700, I believe. And guess what? I sent all that money to Ophelia Modon. Actually, I could, if I, it's gonna take me a while to find it, but that could be another video later. At least for this second arrest, I'm showing you all the all the money that we got for the bail. Um, but I'll show you guys the later on, the first time, the money. So so the first time she went to jail, guys, we got $700. And like I said, all the Cash App history is there. You cannot delete it, so I can show you guys later. Um, I sent her that money, and actually, guess what happened? She didn't have a bail. She didn't have to bail. She got a PR bond. She got um, a a PR bond. If you guys don't know, is basically the judge says, "Hey, you're in good standing. You better show up. I'm not gonna put any bond in you." And I sent her $700. And since she didn't have a bond, since we later found out that it was a PR bond, I just told her, well, just keep the money. Because at the end of the day, the money that was sent to me, I sent it to her directly. And guess what? There was no bond. So I gave her the money, and I just said, well, just keep the money because it was sent to you. She could have just said, hey, guys, the bond was $0, and I'm gonna give it back to Frank, and Frank can refund the money to whoever sent it because the bond was 0. So she kept $700, right? I mean, like I said, I could show you I can only show you my Cash App. We got the first time she got arrested, we got $700, something like that. I remember. It could be less, it could be more, but the numbers are there. And I sent her all the money. There was no bond, so she didn't need the money. She could just said, if she wanted to be transparent like I am, she could just say, "Wait, Frank, just let me refund you the money, and all the people that refund that send money to you refund their money back because I didn't need the bail money." You know. Um. So, and that's also another time. Like I guess maybe she thinks that because we had like on the page we have 31,000 people. Maybe she thinks, well, Frank, I know for sure there was like $5,000 sent to you. Just because we have $31,000, 31,000 people, doesn't mean everybody's gonna donate. You know, what was donated is there on the Cash App. You know. Um. Oh. Yeah. So Terry from San Antonio. Here's the thing, guys. Terry sent me some money for bail, but at the time we didn't need any more bail. Right. I remember I told Terry, "Hey, we got enough money. I'll send you the money back because we didn't need it anymore." But I don't need to explain. Like if I'm in good standing, guys, I've never stolen any money. You know, but people are quick to assume things. People are quick to assume like that I stole Ophelia's money. She said literally, guys. I guess I got my answer that I was looking for. I wanted to find out why she did all these things, right? I said, I just want an answer. Like, did I ever do anything wrong to you? And people are saying, well, it's sad that your guys' friendship was gonna broke up. And she says, well, it was gonna happen anyway because he already did me wrong 4 times. What 4 times? Like, what? Okay, what 4 times? Give me those 4 times. The Cash App. She's been mentioning all that all this time twice, right? So I'll show. I've already showed you guys one Cash App only, which was a second arrest. I'll show you guys the first one later on. Because I need to find out what date she was arrested the first time. Um, but anyway, I guess we have our answer, guys. Like I said, she says I did it wrong 4 times, but I never did anything wrong. Also, just to kind of further talk about the whole recording and whatever. Um, and I don't have to lie, guys. Here's the thing. Ophelia claims, oh, it's because I got an iPhone and I don't know how to use the iPhone. I've always been Android, and somehow the call Alexander called in, and I don't know what happened, and I just hit the merge call, and she was in 3 way without me knowing. And of course, people are gonna lie about things and say they're always gonna not try to just be honest and say, you know what, Frank, I recorded your wife because you did me wrong, and I wanted to get you back, and this was the best revenge. But the thing is, guys, here's the thing. There's 3 scenarios, and all three scenario, guys. Here's the thing. All 3 scenarios. Once you listen to what I have to say, you're gonna be like, damn, like what Ophelia did was wrong. And Sam, I am gonna get to that really quick. Um, and I'm always about like being very logical, guys. I'm always about like, okay, let's just give you the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, because at the end of the day, guys, it is sometimes you have to give people the benefit of the doubt just because. Okay, like maybe once, you know what I mean? My wife did call Ophelia. I did talk to Alexandra, and this is not a lie, guys. I did ask for Alexandra's number. I asked for her number not because I wanted to talk to her in any way, not because I was gonna be flirting or anything. I told her about George Vela, that Ophelia doesn't need to attack him, that let him do his thing, and that once we have enough information. Uh, Sorry about that, guys. That once we have enough information, we can um, we can go after George. But Ophelia doesn't need to do anything, and that's the thing. Like I said, that's what I told Alexander. Alexander can tell you the same thing. I That's pretty much what we talked about. We talked about like George Vella's nothing really. It's an anonymous person. Ophelia doesn't need to be attacking him. We really don't know who he is. And my wife walked in. My wife was pissed. Yes, obviously it looks bad because I'm talking to some girl. My wife was pissed off. She was pissed the fuck off, you know, and she called Ophelia because Ophelia was a friend of hers, you know. Um, my wife was pissed. She called Ophelia. Of course, you guys can argue the fact. Okay, my wife called people names. She called Alexander names, and even my wife apologized to Alexander yesterday. She says, "Hey, if I said anything towards you, I didn't mean it. It's because of this and this." So my wife even apologized to everybody. You know what I mean? Um, anyway, but let me tell you what happened with the recordings, guys. My wife called Ophelia not just one time; it was several times, and not just in one day. It was like between 1 or 2 days. So when Ophelia says, "I didn't record her. I didn't know anything." Okay, let's just say that somehow, guys, think about it. Somehow, for some reason, some magical. Here's the thing. Just think about it, guys. Like, I know you guys like no stand like you guys are not pendejos, right? I want to say that you guys are not, but just listen to me. My wife called Ophelia privately. She was talking about Alexandra. Of course, my wife was saying all these things, that she shouldn't have said. Obviously, my wife agrees. She shouldn't have said those things. She shouldn't said those things about me and everything else. What may have been mentioning. But just think about it, guys. My wife called Ophelia privately, and it just so happened, like, if you think about it, my wife's talking about Alexandra, whatever it may be. And it just so happens that Alexandra happens to call in, and Ophelia didn't know what to do. Somehow pressed a couple buttons on the phone, and Alexandra happened to be on the line and recorded my wife. But here's the thing. My wife, those recordings are not from one single recording. They're at least from two or three different calls. So when Ophelia called my wife back, because here's the thing, my wife called Ophelia, but then on another occasion, on a separate, an entirely separate phone call, and same thing, like my wife was talking about Alexandra and saying, you know, why is Alexandra talking to me on the phone? It's not right. And it just so happens that on that phone call at that particular time, Alexandra happens to be also on the call somehow magically recording. Okay, but that was two times. Okay, now a third time, another phone call, another recording from another conversation. Same thing, the same thing, like because all this kind of happened in different calls. Just so happens that Alexander happens to be on the same fucking calls three times at the same exact time that my wife happens to be talking to a fella about Alexander and all this stuff. You know what I mean? It just it doesn't make any sense. At least not logically. You know, like I said, we can give her the benefit of the doubt. Oh, it's because my finger slipped. You know, I didn't know what it was doing. I got a new iPhone. It slipped. But the fact is, guys, Ophelia recorded my wife. She she told of Alexander, hey, guess what Carlos' wife's talking about you. You know, and now that everybody knows what happened, you know, Ophelia's like shit, like fuck. I know I fucked up. I shouldn't have recorded it. And of course, since we're talking about Alexandra and Alexandra doesn't care, she's like, you know what, Ophelia, I'll take the blame. I say I did it. You know, because like I said, those recordings was not just one single recording. It was like different calls. And it just so happens that on all those different calls, she happens to be on the line or somehow magically called in at that particular time and she didn't know that there was a call and she hit the merge button. You guys are not pendejos, guys. Like you guys know what happened. And that's the thing, like that's really the whole thing. Yes, there's nothing that my wife can take back. She was pissed, she was angry. She was angry at things that I've said or done, whatever. And she said them, but you know, she apologized to people. She doesn't think that people are pendejos or anything. She was just fucking mad. And of course, it's not anybody's fault. You know, I guess really, other than me, I guess. But she was pissed and she called Ophelia in private. She's said things to Ophelia in private that nobody else knows other than me about certain things. And Ophelia's been putting them out there, not just on video, but has told other people. You know what I mean? Um, and guys, here's the thing: I've not beaten my wife. You know, I'm not a wife beater. Have me and my wife had serious like discussions that have kind of involved some sort of physical altercation? Yes, like there's been a couple times in the past that these things happen, like you know, shoving and stuff. And I'm gonna say I'm not proud of those things. And I think I mentioned this maybe once. You know, I'm not proud of the fact those things happen. But for anybody to say that I beat her up or anything, and she can also tell you, you know, I've never beat my wife up. Oh, you know what? I'm feeling pissed today. Let me beat you the fuck up. You know, but those things never happen. Like, of course, you know, Ophelia's gonna say, "Oh, it's because Frank's beating Carla up." That's not true. You know, of course, I don't need to be talking about these things because these things are private. But you know, that is what happened. But like I said, guys, um, literally that's all that happened. My wife called Ophelia, and Ophelia called Carla. Not just once; they had a couple of conversations, and it just so happens, guys. Think about all the conversations just happened to be magically recorded every single time. At that particular moment, that other person, Alexander, happened to be there. So, I mean, we're not dumb, guys. We know what happened. Um, Ophelia, ¿qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué es eso? Oh, a ver, pásame. Okay, so you want to see how many times my wife called Ophelia? See, to you. You want to see how many times my wife talked with Ophelia? Here's Ophelia Moreno, July 28th. So you can see July 28th. That was on Wednesday. 42-minute call, 8-minute call, 1 hour 1 hour call, 60-minute call. So it just so happens, guys, all these calls at the time that my wife called Ophelia, just so happen, guys, think about it. It just so happens that all these calls that she's ever had with Ophelia, Alexander happened to be on the phone at the same exact time. And then it was just like, oh shit, I don't know who's calling me. Merge. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. So guys, Ophelia knows what she was doing. She's gonna play off like she always does. But we know the truth, guys. You know, and it's unfortunate. You know, I do feel bad about it because I wish things could have been different. You know, but there's no turning back, guys. I'm not gonna. I'm only speaking for about the recent events. I'm not gonna talk for anything else about whatever Ophelia told me in the past or whatever she may have done in the past. I really don't care about that. I'm only speaking about all these recent events. You know what I mean? So Ophelia can say that she didn't know what she was doing, but guys, I honestly know that she knew what she was doing. She recorded my wife, you know, on more than one occasion, and now they're like, Ophelia probably met Alexander. Hey, you know what, guys? Like shit, like Alexander was just say it was you, and Alexander was like, fuck it, I'll just say it was me. I recorded Carla, and I was happy to be on the call. And they got to get their story straight, so that's why they met up today, or maybe before. So, like I said, guys, I mean, obviously, you know, that's what happened. My wife confided in Ophelia, which she should have never done that. My wife trusted Ophelia. My wife, you know, she doesn't get involved in anything like this. Everybody knows she doesn't. But indirectly, by trusting Ophelia and confiding in her, because Ophelia, you know, she befriended my wife. She seemed to be good, a good person at least, or pretended to be. You know, um, um, I don't know. Like I just don't know why she did this. Like I said, guys, she's accused me of stealing money. I showed you guys I didn't take any money. You know, I don't know. Like I still am kind of confused. There's no there's no way around it. I mean, it is what it is. We'll move forward. I'm not gonna. Yes, she says I blocked her. I didn't block her, but I did remove. I did remove myself from all the chat groups that we were in together. I just said like literally what I said yesterday. I was like, you know what, this is the end. And after that, I said my goodbyes in those chat groups. Say, hey, you know what, guys, I wish you all the best, and I left. And and you know, and Janie says, well, Frank, she's going to blackmail you. She claims to have videos and pictures or whatever. Um, but anyway, but it's fine. Like I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna go down that route, guys. Like I said, you know, these things take a lot of energy, take a lot of time. So anyway, Makeup Barisita says, Frank, we seen you peeping no worries. Well, I bet you were kind of drooling over it, huh? But but guys, I'm not blaming anybody. You know, like I said, I know the issues that I have. Like me and my wife, we have issues just like everybody else. You know, doesn't mean that I'm a bad person because I'm not. But anyway, like I said, guys, I don't know. I don't know what I did to Ophelia. I never I never done anything to her. I've always I've always been cool with her. And like I said, she literally said today, Frank's done me wrong 4 times, so this was gonna happen. No, this was not gonna happen. At least I never thought it was gonna happen. I figured, you know what? Like the only thing I thought in my mind, guys, you know what? Like literally the only thing I ever figured, well, if me and Ophelia will stop talking is because all this grew old. But it's not because I did anything to her. You know what I mean? It's not because I did her wrong in any way. I just figured if we do talk, sorry, if we do stop talking in the future, it's probably just because everybody got bored of the whole chisme stuff. You know what I mean? Um, you know that is probably what would have happened because there's a lot of people that I've been um, in good standing, and I don't talk to them anymore. But it doesn't mean that we're not friends anymore. Just that whatever united us at that time, it either died out or everybody moved on to bigger and better things. But it doesn't mean, oh, it's because we stopped talking because, well, they did me wrong or I did them wrong. So if me and Ophelia were to stop talking, at least in my opinion or in what I think, that is probably what happened. Maybe 3 or 4 years from now, hey, like once Vanessa gets arrested, because at the end of the day, that's really what united everybody, right? Vanessa, La Chiskis, you know, that's really what united us. Um, in the first, and guys, here's the thing. La Chisca really united all these many people. That's why we're here. It's not because of me. It's not because of Ophelia. La Chisca really united all these people to rally against her, and this is the main reason that that we're here. Um, that is that is really what happened. La Chisca united all these people because nobody likes La Chisca. But that's another topic, guys. Of course, y'all know the whole story. But you know, sooner or later that was gonna die down, and we would have gone our separate ways, and that's really what would have happened. But for her to say, "Well, he did me wrong 4 times, so it was gonna happen," I never did it wrong 4 times. You know what? You know what I mean? So, um, but that's all I know, guys. I cannot speak for anything I do not know. These are true. These are truths. I showed you the Cash App history. My wife showed me her phone with all the times that she's called Ophelia and that Ophelia's called her during that week. And it just so happens that all those different times that Ophelia talked to my wife, those were recorded. And somehow, some way or some magical way, she didn't know what she was doing. She was like, "Oh shit, somebody's calling me. Merge." And that other person recorded. But okay, let alone, like we say, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt one time, right? But what about all the other times? Like, it just so happens, oh shit, Alexander's calling merch. So, to me, I know Ophelia did it, whether it was Alexander that recorded it, whether she recorded with another phone, whether she invited Alexander to her house. Hey, look, I'm going to call right now Carla and you record. Ophelia knew what she was doing, and that's the bottom line. It doesn't matter how it happened, but that was the intent. There's no other, there's no other way around it. And like I said, I'm not gonna go back and forth. When she makes she'll make another video. I'm only gonna make videos, like just to show I didn't take anybody's money. So when I get home, because I haven't even left the Rio Grande Republic, guys. When I get home, I'll show you guys the first Cash App history of the first arrest. You know what I mean? I've never taken anybody's money. I've always been supportive of Ophelia. Why she's felt this way? Maybe she felt, well, these people give me money, so um, like I'm gonna trust more of the people that give me money than Frank, because Frank never gives me money. You know what I mean? Maybe, and it's unfortunate for a couple of dollars. We had a good relationship. I'm not gonna say that me and Ophelia talked every day. We did speak amongst each other in these other chat rooms, but we didn't talk every day. But I've always held her in high regard. I've always supported her. I shared her stuff. She got arrested. We helped her get out of jail. Well, the bail was zero, but I gave her all the money. Her page was taken down. I said, hey, let's help her when she gets her page up. I shared her page, and then that page went down again. I'm like, hey, well, don't worry, guys. She'll make another page, and then that page got taken. I'm like, hey, guys, don't worry. Like, follow her on YouTube so that you can keep up. Cause guys, I literally had so many messages. Where I was gonna do the voice, but like, Frank, where's the Fed? Where's the Fed? Well, just wait. She'll just watch her on YouTube, and she'll have another page later. So for her to say, well, this was gonna happen anyway because Frank did me wrong 4 times. What for? I want to know, like, and I want to know, like, maybe she can post it. She doesn't need to make a video. All she has to do, number one, Frank, you did me wrong this time. Number two, you did me wrong this time. Number three, you did me wrong this time. Number four, you did me wrong this time. And if there's anything I see, oh, you know what, shit, like maybe, maybe I did. But as far as I'm concerned, I never did anything wrong. You know, my actions have proved otherwise. Um, so anyway, I mean that's really what's happened, guys. It's unfortunate, like everybody. I mean, oh, and then yesterday she said, "Well, I didn't get paid to be at the Fangs reunion." So, like, did she get paid to go to La Chismosa's radio interview? You know what I mean? Because guys, why would I pay Ophelia? Why would I pay Ophelia money to come and attend a reunion, which wasn't even like I said, I not even one message like, Frank, you know what? Like, is there anything I can do to help you? Not one message, guys. Not one message. Not one phone call. Not anything. Like, not say, hey, Frank, can I take you some paper napkins? Not even that. So why am I gonna, like, I don't know why she thinks, like, I feel, and many people agree with me, that this little fame that she's had has got into her head. You know, when I share her daughter's quinceanera and say, hey guys, like, I'm gonna I'm gonna go to the quinceanera and let's see how many people want to see me. I supported the quinceanera. I was one of the first people. Like, hey, um, I was one of the first people that reached out. Like, hey, I'm gonna go to a quinceanera, and I was sharing her stuff. I made like a little promotion in my own way. I was like, hey guys, like, you know what, man, I'm overweight right now, and I just bought these pants. I gotta I gotta I gotta look good for the continue. Kind of hype it up. You gotta hype up, like when you support somebody. You want to hype up their event. You know. So, and everybody remembers, like, I would make these videos like, guys, like, I don't fit into these pants, but at the end of the week I gotta look good for the quinceañera. And that was my own way of promoting it. You know, and the only reason, guys, here's the thing: the only reason that we came down, because I came from Houston, guys, and that weekend, the only reason I came down was just to attend the quinceañera. That was the only reason, guys. No other reason. And I didn't make a fuss about it. I didn't say, hey, like, how many people actually came to the quinceanera to see me just because me? Like, I had a good time and that was it. Like, I didn't say 9 out of 10 people came to see me, you know, because I never have thought things this way. Um, but Ofela's Ofela, she has her own opinion. She has her own way of seeing things. Only she knows why she's doing this. So, anyway, that's the only thing I can say, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody that's followed me all these years, not just the last 2 years, but if anybody's been here longer than 2 years, from 2015, 2016, everybody knows. Like, I've always been kind of, like, ever since the page started, it's the same thing. Like, I haven't changed in 7 years. But anyway, um, other than that, I want to appreciate everybody, guys. Literally, all the support. I've had a lot of people like message me and said, Frank, I support you no matter what. And that does mean a lot to me. Even if they don't like are actual supporters, but just that message alone means a lot to me. Um, so, anyway, uh, once again, thank you guys. Like I said, when I get back home, just to be transparent, since I've been called out for stealing money. When I get home, I'll make another live video, and I'll show you everybody the cash out money that was sent to me from the first arrest. Like I said a couple months ago. So anyway, guys, just much love and support. Obviously this kind of sucks. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. It is it is unfortunate that things had to end this way. She could have, guys, and like I said, I called her on Sunday. She knows I called her on Sunday. I wanted to talk to her in person because you know all this could have been, maybe if there wasn't no recording, maybe things could have definitely been way different. I could understand. Okay, fella, you accuse me of stealing. We could have worked even those things out. You know, but just the fact that she recorded my wife, that was that was pretty low. And unfortunately, no matter how I see there was no turning back from it. So anyway, guys, y'all have a good one, and we'll talk to you guys soon when I get home. And like I said, I won't go back and forth. If you guys see something that was posted, I'm not gonna say, oh well, I know, oh well, if it's because you're doing this, I'm not gonna go back and forth. You know, um, the only thing I will, the only thing I will say is, like I said, if people want to know if I stole money, I'll be more than glad to go live and talk about, hey, this is all the money that got sent to me, and this is all the money that got sent out. That's the only thing I'm gonna talk about. Just defend of those things. But anything else, I really am not gonna spend any more time because I don't have the time and patience for it right now. Um, and this is not. Oh, it's because I heard on Facebook. These are facts, guys. Like I said, the money, their numbers. You can see the numbers for yourself. Cash App history cannot be deleted. So anyway, um, somebody says somebody's in the back, but probably my niece. And if I have any other live videos, like I said, when I get home, I haven't had time to be home. I answer some more questions for you, but I'll be in front of the computer where I could see and actually. Anyway, so y'all have a good one. If you guys are barely tuning in, watch the beginning of the video, and that's that. Y'all take care. God bless, and we'll talk to you guys soon.